tell you what, my phone does some crazy stuff. So all weekend, I tried to do lives in horizontal. Hey, what's going on, my brother? And so it wouldn't let me do lives in horizontal all weekend. So finally this morning it's let me do it in horizontal, but it's only giving me half of my screen and making my comments come up on the main screen instead of on the side like it usually does. So anyway, I have no clue what's going on with YouTube. It's just crazy, but nobody does. And I cry about, oh, they don't send out my notifications, because it's true. 96% now, because it's going up a little bit, fluctuates. But 96% of views on my videos are by outside people who don't subscribe to me. Jethro Miller, good to see you. Brevard County live streaming and corruption. So good to see you. Yesterday's live stream came out, all worked out to where you can't understand. What? All worked out to where you can't understand in YouTube. Wow, for real. Hey, god dang it. Now see, it went up as I was trying to. All right, please fix that. Put your message back. You should be able to do it because you're a moderator. I don't know what the heck. It moved up as I was trying to. Oh, you're live stream. Yeah, Bo, I'm so sorry that they're doing this to us. You know, that's why if we could just get enough of our people to start going to Rumble or BitChute, we can give up on YouTube, but not enough people will follow us. I begged people for years, please go to BitChute, please go to Rumble. I got like 105 subscribers on BitChute that followed me over there, and I think about 100 on Rumble. And you know, it's, I don't know. Anyway, people love YouTube, but then they're silencing us the most. So why not go to the platforms that won't take your videos down? But anyway, thanks for being here. So what I wanted to come to everybody with that's watching this video. Okay, Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in South Carolina. Patricia Walton, good to see you coming in. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing my Dirty Cop News videos, showing videos of dirty cops doing what they do. And if there's any good cops, they would weed out the bad cops. So it's hard to say that they're good cops, you know. But anyway, I think there's about 2% good, 98% bad. That's just my opinion. But that being said, Friday night's going to be a lot of fun, because after the live stream, Dirty Cop News, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and it's really great. The Audit Palooza shirt was signed by the GOAT himself, Jeff Gregg, and the man himself, John Felix, and then a lot of other great people, NC Tyrant Hunter, Auditing Erie County, Constitutional Freedom Fighter, and guess who? Else signed it, Solo Yacker. And I can't keep telling y'all everybody, because then y'all gonna guess how many's on there, but there's a lot on the back as well. So I'm gonna give that shirt away, and how I'm giving that away is, and I'm gonna sign it myself. So, you know, one day that shirt's gonna be worth a lot of money. Because some of these famous people that are on here, right, and getting more famous every day. And then, you know, I'm trying to live, but I might pass, and when I pass, my signature is going to be worth a lot of money. So, you know, it's something worth showing up for Friday night. You might win. So anyway, come to the live stream. The closest guest will win that shirt. I'll mail it to you for free, but you have to be willing to have a post office box, or give me, if you know me, trust me, and most people do who subscribe to me, an address that I can send it to. You know, if you want to go out, like here in Goose Creek, they got a place called Postal Pal. I think it's like $8 a month for a post office box. So you go in there and pay them. If the shirt's worth it to you, pay them $8 in your area for a post office box for a month, and I'll mail you the shirt. If you don't want to give me your address, that's fine. I've done that to people before, and then some people, I've mailed it straight to their house when I've given stuff away. And then there's another video that y'all need to go check out on my channel. It's me and J-Town Press. It's a short, and it's a question. Now, she tells people to go like and subscribe to my channel, and then I say, if you don't, she's going to come to your house and audit you, and she's going to peek in your windows, curtains, if they're open, and record what she can see. And then she says, what would I see if I peeked in your windows? So far, only one person has answered that question. So how to win the Constitutional Freedom Fighter support channel shirt with the Bill of Rights on the back. It's a great shirt, and he's a great guy. He was up there helping John Felix all week, or at least 3 or 4 days. He chipped in. They got gifts to give to everybody. He helped cook. He helped supply the food, and so he's just a great guy. And if you like his shirt and you want to win that, that's not going to be this Friday. That's going to be next Friday. I'm going to give it 2 weeks, or the rest of this week and all of next week. So how to win that shirt is the best comment in me and J-Town Press's short on my channel. Go to my shorts, J-Town Express. It says by J-Town Express, one of the best. Go to that one, like it, please, and then leave a comment of what she would see if she videoed in your windows if the curtain was open. And again, the funniest comment's going to win that shirt, and I'll send that to you. So I'm gonna start doing little things like that, you know, and it's all free, and I'll mail it to you, you know, wherever you're at. So that's all you got to do to get the you know, to win these things, is come here and have a good time. Sounds like a plan. I hope you will, buddy. And I'll be going, if you don't mind. I'll do a small channel subathon after all the giveaways, and I'll go play some of your videos on my channel, you know, and promote your channel as well. Dunya, Texas, good to see you. Dr. Sammy, give me a second, let me make you a mod, and you can post your links. Hey, on the way home, you know, I did an 8-hour drive video, right, and people was asking me questions, and I had a new sub come in. Well, maybe they didn't sub, maybe it was just somebody speaking, but they're a mod, and said, how many mods do you have? And I said, well, how many subs do I have? And I really didn't know at the time, because somebody earlier said I had 4,020 subs. I said, well, I don't know how many subs I have now because more people are subbing, but as of earlier I had 4,020 subs, so I have 4,020 moderators. And so anyway, I should have got all the rewards they gave. They should have had a reward for who has the most mods, and that's me. And then I talked about how honored I was that back, you know, when I started this in the beginning, and everybody would come to my channel and see it, like Eric Brandt did it. He started modding everybody to be inclusive and stuff, and he mentioned that, and I loved it because I love Eric Brandt, and me and him was we supported each other and stuff, and not only him, but there was a few other channels that did it. I think Roadhog did a lot of people for a long time too. Roadhog Kennels, because his, you'll see a lot of blue wrenches in there as well, which is like humbling, you know. And you don't have to do it, but I would win for the most mods anyway. Yeah, let me know, anybody wants me to play your videos, come on in. And see, like right now, part of my Friday night videos, I'm going to show you my analytics to show you how I don't get my notifications sent out. I've literally got 600,000 views, 140,000 in the last 2 weeks, right? Since I started coming back and doing videos. I've got 500, almost 500 subscribers in the last few weeks, and they still won't send out my notifications. I'm going to show y'all my analytics where it says 96 and 97% of my videos are being watched by non-subscribers, which means when my videos are going out, they're not sending out my notifications to my 4,000, right now, 30-something subscribers. So, you know, it's a shame that they will use your content to make money and profit themselves off of, but won't send out your notifications. It seems like they would want to make more money by growing your channel. And I do realize, and I'm being told, and I guess it's true, that I should turn on my monetization, because then it helps with algorithms, because they'll make more money off the donations. But then see, I feel, I've always said I don't want to monetize unless I absolutely had to. And, you know, God blesses me with skills to go to work. So it's kind of like, I don't know, one of those things. So we're just going to have to keep growing it together, and I'm going to figure out what I can do. Justin Garza, good to see you in the house. Thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I would love for someone to play my video, especially the one. All right, listen, I'll play that like tonight if you want. I'll just do a stream and play your video. And then Friday night on my Dirty Cop News, I'll play it again. Now, listen, if you go look at when I first started and I would do my Dirty Cop News, I would get, a lot of views, and people would come in on the small channel subathons, and it would actually grow channels. You can see where people made it on those. If you go back and look, the videos are there were people in my live chats, because sometimes I'd do 24-hour live chats, and I'd go to sleep and wake up and it'd still be live, and people would still be rumbling through the live chats, talking to each other. And you can go watch, and people in my live chat would come in with less than 1,000 and leave with over 1,000. Not all the time, but a lot of times. And we would celebrate that and get the people, now they can, start working on their watch hours and stuff like that. And so I really don't mind. I love to show people's videos, and be glad to do it. So now here's another thing you can do. So Friday night when you're there, now you're a moderator, so you can go post the links. You can bring them into, look, we got some gang activity right here. This guy in the gray to the left, that's a female. Oh no, she just looked like she was a cop. She had a GoPro going. But anyway, so you could post the links in the chat as well, so other people, while they're chatting, they don't have to wait on me to show it. Like if I'm doing my Dirty Cop News and you come in at 9, you can start posting the links to your video. People can click on it and go watch it right then. So I don't mind that. And then at the end of the show, I'll play that video as well, and then post a link. People can go to you, but it's easier if you post a link to your channel. Copy and paste it, come post it, and man, please do. And so if I start growing my channel back, maybe now my first live back, go look at it. It's there. I had 2,700 people come through in a 30-minute live, because, whatever. But now they send out my notifications, I guess, because I hadn't done a live like that in a long time. And then now all of a sudden, a couple hundred. It's just ridiculous. Now my ride home, I guess because people wanted to hear about Audit Palooza, who won and what happened. If you look at that live stream on the way home, I had 5,500 people come through, and some people watched, and some people commented, some people didn't, and some people swiped away. But for the most part, a lot of people watched and listened and commented, and I had a conversation just about all the way home with people. But you'll also hear, I'll say, hey, I'll see you in there. Somebody brave enough, come chat, And sometimes they would, sometimes they wouldn't. And they would go in and out where I would do it. Usually there was always somebody. It got low at one time. I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And a bunch more people popped in and stayed for a while. So I stayed. And then, but the moral of the story is Dirty Cop News. I don't get my notifications sent out. Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing some Dirty Cop News. We'll give away some gifts from Audit Palooza, and autographed shirt, and from a lot of great people who was there, and another shirt that's going to be given away. Now you need to go to win the Constitutional Freedom Fighter shirt. You got till next Friday to go to my shorts, my short videos, and find the one that's recent. It was posted yesterday of me and J-Town Press. We did a little short. She says like and subscribe to my channel, promoting me. And I said thank her for that. And I said, and if you don't do it, she's going to come to your house and audit you and peek in your windows and get all the video of what's going on in your house. So how you win that shirt is whoever goes and comments the funniest comment, in the comments, I'm going to go through, and then I'm going to ask people, hey, go through, and then next Friday night I'm going to say we're going to do a thing, and whoever wins by the comments in the chat, we're going to tally it up, and whoever wins that shirt, I'll send it to you for free. It's just about having fun. You don't have to pay anything. Just show up. You don't even have to subscribe or like if you don't want to. Just come be part of it if you want to win the shirt, But I ask you, if you don't mind, I don't monetize and I don't ask for money for myself. Sometimes I do. I have came on here and done donation funds for other people, and got them out of jail, and helped pay some bills when they was down on their luck. Now, we always, after what happened with them 2 or 3 other people who we found out was cheating us off and lying to us, we always ask and verify before we do any donations for bills or something. If you got a bill that needs to be helped with, give us the recent, most up-to-date bill that says it's off, or getting ready to get shut off, or you're getting ready to get evicted, and then it's verifiable that way through something that's real. We just won't go live and try to help people who just say, I'm about to get evicted or something like that. Because of what happened in the past, I've been told by my subscribers they will not do that anymore. They will help still bail people out of jail, and they was doing that towards the end. We helped a few people with their bail money because they're doing out to try to help us out. And so, I don't mind trying to help anybody, and I love everyone. But just know this. Your local churches, if you're in churches, they don't mind helping you, but they do want you, you don't have to be a part of the congregations most of the time, but they would ask you to be, but that don't necessarily stop them from helping you. But there are other organizations, because we are a socialist country. We have United Way. United Way will help you out one time with up to $1,500 worth of bills. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but it's a one-time thing they do in each state. They do it here in South Carolina. And I'm not promoting people. If you don't need it, don't go try to get help. But if you honestly have no other way to reach out to these places, because people take advantage of welfare when they don't need it. I've had people work for me, this guy Paul, and you can ask anybody who knows me. We was friends since kindergarten, and he wanted me to go to court with him. He wanted to get Social Security because of an injury that he had. And I said, wait, now you working for me? What are you talking about? You gonna go get Social Security? You're working. Oh yeah, but I don't know how I'm gonna be able to work with all this titanium in me, this and I said, yeah, but you're working now, so you don't need it. And we're not friends anymore, because that blew me. Listen, I love the guy, but you're gonna go and lie. You're gonna come to work for me, making money, and then you're gonna go tell the government that you can't work and try to get, a disability check and all this other stuff, and you want me to go to court and be a character witness for you? That ain't gonna happen. No, there ain't no way in Hades that's gonna happen. So anyway, long story short, we want to help everybody, and if you need bail money, we'll try to help you out. If you need, rent money or whatever, but it's got to be verifiable proof. But we love everybody. And that being said, Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. Let me go in here and see what the guys got going on. Got their trash cans. That good. So we're trying to get the place cleaned up. Now you'll see a lot about what we got going on here. Not me, because I'm always honest. I do not own any of this property. My family does, and they contract me to take care of it. That's my part. Okay, I own my company, which is a facility maintenance company, and this is what I do. So anyway, so we're getting rid of this big ugly dumpster, and we're going to build some troughs for these cans right over here, and we're going to have 4 on one side and 4 on the other. And so as you see now, a lot of this is still coming out. Okay, so it's being cleaned up as we go, but some stuff is being left because we got to get the ladders out, and a lot of times there's cars here, so we got to let them know, hey, don't park here tomorrow. And we're just got so much to do. This can be last, but so we're working on that, and we're redoing this parking lot. We're going to come patch all these areas. We already started down here, and so me and Thomas, my new hire, which I absolutely love, and he's doing great. I'm so happy. He's a merchant marine, but he's got skills. He can do some electrical work and some plumbing and stuff. And so anyway, so what we're doing now is we're going to come through, we're going to fill all these cracks, okay, with the tar patch stuff for the asphalt side. And the concrete side, we're going to fix it with the repair concrete stuff, okay, to fix all these cracks. All right, and then we're painting it all black with the Pro Park, Sherwin-Williams Pro Park, and so all of it's going to be black, and it's going to have multiple coats, so it's all right, and it's all going to be done. And then once it's all blacked in, then we're going to stripe it all and reposition it. And right here is going to be a handicap because there's a sidewalk there, and then over here we're going to put a handicap over here. And so on both sides, we're gonna have 4 trash cans on each, so we can get rid of that ugly. Look how ugly that is. And it makes the place look bad, and it takes up. You can't block it, so people's got to move out of the way, and it looks like crap. So we're getting rid of that. Have the cans on each side of the building, so that'll be good. And all the way down this fence, it was jacked up. If you look at my other videos, you'll see it was all covered. Thomas done went and cleaned this whole side up, and the other side too. As he's running in and doing other things inside, because remodels, you do things and you got to wait for stuff to dry and this, that, and the other, and so you run around and you do different things. But he's working on this side now and getting it cleaned up. So as you see, he started back here, and of course he's not done. But if you look in the other videos, he's got all the leaves from back here. This was piled up with years of leaves on this side. Got grass on the other side behind the building. But eventually all this will be cleaned up. And I'm going to take out some of these trees and stuff over time. But we're just really trying to get the apartments remodeled. And so I was going to do knockdown texturing on the walls. That ended up turning out to be, because it had old paneling, and the old type paneling had grooves in it. They must be in apartment 3. So they done moved to apartment 3 because they got apartment 5 ready to texture. So anyway, I was going to do knockdown texturing on the walls. Mediterranean or California knockdown, it's the same thing. Some people call it California knockdown, some people call it Mediterranean knockdown. Let me grab my keys real quick. But so I was going to do that, but what happened was, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The paneling, it's old, like 1960s paneling. So paneling of today, if you get it, and it's the wood grain look, it's got a black line in it, but it's printed on. It's all smooth. But old paneling used to have a little groove every couple inches. And so in order to do the texture, I was going to have to fill in them all them lines with sheetrock and then sand it first. Well, that was going to end up turning into a lot of expense, unnecessary expense. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see the keys. So I'll show y'all what we did instead, because if you look at the time that it was going to take me to mud the walls, to sand it smooth, so that way when I did the texture, it would come out right on a smooth wall. By the time I prepped it to get it ready just to texture it, the amount of money it was going to cost in labor to do and sheetrock mud to do that, it was just easier for us to come in here and resurface the walls. See what I'm talking about? So now this is a flat resurfaced wall, and we're putting the 1x lattice in here for the butt joints. And so all of this will be primed and painted. It'll be a smooth wall like a sheetrock wall, but it's not sheetrock. But so now they got it plastic off, so I'm gonna come in here and finish spraying. So we got a bunch of tools in here. I'm gonna come in here and finish spraying like this. This ceiling's done. Let me see if we got some light in here. This ceiling's done. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got what we call orange peel texture I sprayed on the ceiling. And so I was, like I said, going to do knockdown texture. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So see this old paneling? See how my finger's getting stuck right there, my fingernail? Because there's a ditch right here, you can say. So all that would have had to been sheetrock. So I did a little panel over there on that side to see how long it was going to take and if it would shrink. And I knew it was going to shrink some, but it shrunk too much. It was going to require 2 coats. And after it was all dry, I was going to have to sand it just to shoot texture on it to knock it down. Very expensive. So it was a lot cheaper to do this. And so, you know, it's going to look really good when it's done. And then we're going to put some nice flooring in. Tore out the bathroom. We're going to put a new bathroom enclosure in. And you know, fix it up really nice. The kitchen in here, we're putting in some can lights. So I'm going through, it didn't have no can lights. So you see all these holes, all of these are not going to be lights, only 4, but I had to go through all the joists, as you see right there. And then, so run the wires through. So now all the wires are in. So we'll close these holes back up, and these holes will have lights in them. And I'll put a light switch right here, or somewhere on this wall. I'll have the light switch for that. And then we'll have a ceiling fan right there that'll be on this on. And then in the kitchen, we're coming in and we tore out all the cabinets and it was bad. So we're going to fix all the walls in here and prime and paint and do the orange peel texture on the ceilings. Put in some granite countertops. And it's going to have a dishwasher over microwave, stove microwave. And we're getting out of gas. Now, we're not going to 100% get out of gas because the water heater's gas and the furnace is gas because it's old building, but we're getting rid of the gas stoves if the stoves need to be replaced. If they don't, we're going to keep them until they do. And it's what I'm thinking, but I ain't even sure about that because we've been talking, because I have to open this wall. See where this wall is right here? All this wall is, you see the plumbing? Because this is where the sink goes. So there's copper pipes and they're leaking. So I have to open up all the walls to replace these copper pipes. And so I'm going to be doing that. Let me turn on the light in here. So if you look at these copper pipes, they're original, and you probably can't see right there, but anyway, they're leaking. A lot of these pipes are leaking. So I'm going to be replacing it all with PEX. So I have to open up this wall anyway. So while I'm opening up the wall, I'm running the right size wire and breaker. I'm just going to install a new box right here for electric stove, and then there's already a microwave plug right there, and this is for the microwave and overhead fan. So we have electric and everything we need, but I got to open up this wall to get all the copper pipes out, because the bathroom's on the other side of this wall, the kitchen's on this side. So I'll be replacing all that anyway. So I'm opening up the wall. So while we're there, let's go ahead and do the stove, because after we do the remodel, we would have to literally move everything again just to get to switch it out to electric. So I think we're going to end up doing that, switching them all out to electric, even if the gas stove is good, because we can sell it for something. But yeah, we got old gas water heaters too, and as you see, don't have a drain pan. This closet widening up a little bit, drain pan. The water have to replace them. You can always rebuild them electric or gas if they ain't leaking. As long as they're not leaking, they can be rebuilt, guys and gals. You don't have to spend that money. But I suggest, if you are going to spend the money on a new one, get a tankless, because they're so much better. But so anyway, you see how good it's looking to get, after I spray the texture on all the ceilings and get all that done, then they're coming back. That's why the plastic's on the wall, to keep all this good stuff from getting texture. So we're getting ready to start this soon. And I'm getting ready to go pull Thomas. We're going to start working on the parking lot. But I'm going to come in here and shoot some ceilings today too. And then it'll start drying, and then they'll be able to get in here, and then they'll trim it all out with the new trim. And then, I'll be showing you as we go. We're putting in some nice flooring all throughout. And so all the kitchens will have a new package. So again, it'll have garbage disposal, dishwasher, new microwave over the stove, a new stove. So it'll be all new with all new grants. So these would be nice places. And it's in the historic part of Summerville. Okay, we're in historic Summerville right here. So the talk is there's 8 apartments. They're going to make one of them an Airbnb to try that out and see how good that works. And because they'll stay full. That's not the problem. But that's what we're working on as far as getting it all cleaned up and done, and getting it all updated. So that's what's going on. And they're up here in apartment 3 now. So we got 3 apartments open right now. We got apartment 8 that's ready to be rented, but it's not totally remodeled. We're just going to get that rented. We had to get people out, so they evicted them. And so that's being rented. We cleaned it up enough to rent as is right now, because it's still livable. But we're remodeling all the apartments. And so this is the next one we're working on too. And there's so much work has got done. What's up, guys and gals? Oh, not much. I'm live streaming, so if you don't want to be on camera, don't come in front of the camera. So anyway, see what I'm talking about over here? Let me get some light. Fred, you got your flashlight on you? I was a bad boy, didn't bring mine. Hold on, I can use this other phone. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If y'all bear with me a minute. Now I love my guys, you know, they don't... I don't know if they agree or disagree with anything I do, but I don't put them on camera because they work for me and I love them. You know what I mean? And they don't have a right, like I have a right to film them, but he's never said, none of them's never said, but see all this? Can y'all see that green on that pipe, guys? Okay, all this plumbing needs to be replaced because what it's doing is leaking down here in this cavity. But anyway, it causes problems over time. And then this will become a leak. These green areas will eventually start to leak, and it's under pressure. So when it starts to leak, then you've got a problem. This is 2-story. Then we'll have 2 places, you know, flooded, the upstairs and downstairs. You know what I'm saying? So it's crucial that we take it and then see. So we also got all the way across, so I can fix all the piping and run the electrical. Because look, how was this code back in the day? Here you got electric wire right there beside, it's just touching the copper pipe. So I guess code, because you can't do that now. You know, anyway. But this is the whole building. But anyway, so we're going to be fixing the pipes and all that stuff, and going to be running for the electrical for the stove and stuff like that. So that's what's going on. But all right, listen, y'all, make sure y'all come in Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Dirty Cop News. Come see us and win some prizes. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off here and get some of this work done. I love you all. I hope God blesses each and every one of you and helps you have a prosperous life. Tony the Tyrant Hunter, good to see you. 357 Sig, good to see you in the house. Appreciate y'all showing up. But make sure, oh, Poor Dirt Farmer, good to see you in. I'm sorry I missed you guys. San Joaquin Valley, good morning, everybody. I woke him up this morning, guys. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting he's 3 hours behind sometime. I sent him a video like 6 something this morning, and he answered me. I was like, oh, sorry I did that. But he wasn't mad at me. He wasn't mad at me. Hebrew Hammer, thanks for coming in, everybody. I'm sorry that I missed some people coming in and out. Anyway, Friday night, 9 p.m., y'all come win some of these prizes, guys and gals, and watch the Dirty Cop News. But I love you all. Have a great day. God bless everyone. If you have any strife with anyone in your life, reach out to them, because if they was a part of your life one time, it may be the best relationship you ever had. So squash it, even if you think it's their fault. Now, recently, I was able to do that. You know, I had some people that wronged me, and we're reaching out to each other, and we've been able to be honest and tell each other what and squash it. So, and it's great, okay? So just do it. Patricia Walton recently reached out to her uncle that she had problems with, right, Patricia? Recently, and she texted me, hey, you know what? I listened to you and I reached out and everything's great. We're getting along great and we're communicating and we're back in each other's lives. Slowly but surely, we're working it out. So it does work, people, you know. Love for everyone works. So God bless. I'll see you next time.